Hey guys, Tara here, bringing you a 2v2 today. We are on Ettlebruck Station, playing for today, spawning in the south. We have Sick Transit Gloria Mundi. I'm going to refer to as El Capitano, changed his name since then, since this game. Playing as the Brits, who has Commandos, Mobile Assault, and Royal Artillery. Teaming up with him, it's the Soviets. We have Panzer Poacher, who has Soviet Combined Arms, Guard Rifle Combined Arms, and mechanized support. These guys currently rank 25 or so. Axis range team. Facing off against them we have Isildur. Yes, some people were upset that I didn't know how to pronounce that last time I cast one of his games. So we did a wee look up of that name. Playing as Oster, who has Blitzkrieg, Jaeger Armor, and Jaeger Infantry. Teaming up with him Scotch, also as Ost, who has Festung Armor, Lightning War, and Jaeger Armor. These guys are rank 1 range team Axis at the moment. So yeah, we did see the traditional rush for the building here. And it looks like the Axis got control of the train station. Machine gun moves up, going to press that squad, force them away. No wire going up here yet. Maxim being brought up now. Start working on the squad in the garrison, so Maxim's machine guns, rat-tat-tat. Very early mortars for both Soviet and the Ost players. In fact, 2 mortars for the Axis team. Very heavily investing in the mortars early on. A lot of strong garrisons on this and heavy cover positions on this map. Oh, incredibly early grenade tech there, and he could wipe that. He doesn't actually try to get the follow-up kill. Runs for the garrison instead. Gonna force that mortar team away, but not. Oh, I thought he could have gone for the wipe on that MG, and without any squads to recapture it, they might have actually been able to steal it there. But it seems like the Axis have slightly more map control right now. But yeah, very early grenade tech there. Caught me off guard.
Work to construct a new platoon command post is finished.
Oh, and he squeaks into the building just before. Only one window from this side though. The Grenadiers come fully around to the side. Should be able to win that engagement quite easily. Support weapons all clustered up there. I wonder if we're going to see a half track or perhaps a command bunker. Quite a good position for it over there. Looks like that mortar's actually. Oh, okay. Gets shot away this time. Battling squads. And the Allies maintain control of the train station here, but facing off against double Ost mortars, I don't think they're going to get much work done before having to retreat. It's already on low health before getting into the building. Is that double? Yeah, double Soviet mortars. Panzer Poacher trying to make up for the fact that the Capitano can't get one. I suppose he could get a mortar pit eventually, but since the nerfs, they are very unpopular. Now we might see one. This is the kind of map where you could put a mortar pit around here, destroy cover, and have it be quite safe at the match and very relevant covering this VP. Probably with barrage could even reach this one as well. It's just a game of hide the squad from the mortars right now for both teams. Should be using his med kit here. There he goes. He's pushing out. Gotta try fight, but there are grenadiers here behind cover already. This is the kind of situation you'd be worried about taking a rifle grenade. Make sure he monitors this engagement. Five-man upgrade for Capitano early. This is standard these days. The Axis really pushing hard here. Allies almost back into their base right now. Struggling for map control. Trying to hide behind the shock blocker. Avoid that grenadier damage for as long as possible, but lots of grenades. Doesn't want to retreat too late through the machine gun arc. It's away. Now this is a situation where the old Royal Engineers, before they got their received accuracy nerf, would have quite easily won that, but they dropped so many models there. You see that RA nerf into effect there. Oh, what a decruise! Oh, on both sides. Wonder if they can snake that one. A lot of action going on throughout the map here. So the Axis did indeed get 4 mortars, one of them decruised. But you see why a lot of people vetoed this map. Gameplay is interesting, we'll say that. All these bugs, you can't get into the building. Looks like they want to take control of that mortar. They're being suppressed. Oh, but they can crawl out of the suppression, perhaps. Crawl a little bit further, and maybe they can steal that mortar. It's Maxim taking heavy damage from the mortars though. No, the suppression's staying on there. It's a grenade in, does a decent chunk of damage.
Conscripts can now dig in.
Oh, rifle grenade takes care of that squad.
Standing by. Enemy causing trouble, trying to take
Allies
one of our
are
points.
behind right now. It's kind of just coming down to mortar shell, RNG mortar shells right now. Just not safe. So many mortars just firing shells in every direction.
A capture point is being overrun.
Now I've got a mortar pit joining in. Only has one engineer though, so if it does get in trouble, repairs on it will be quite slow. So he chooses to go for.
Our supply line.
Oh, he doesn't have a Royal Engineer. No stand fast. Oh, but one of these ones got decrewed by the mortar pit, it looks like.
manufacturing capability has been increased.
So that machine gun over here also got forced away by some mortar barrages. Pioneer's going to try to close the gap. We've got Royal Engineers coming in from the side, catching the squads unawares. Trying to avoid his squads being in heavy cover, but being in light cover is fine against the Pioneers.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Jesus.
We are
This
losing
is so
the sector.
stupid. Oh my god.
A new grenadier squad is ready.
Okay, we've got a T-70 coming in. We have a pack at the ready by Isildur. Isildur.
Opponents are seizing a sector.
Long flank here by El Capitano. Putting pressure on the pack, allowing T-70 to get up close and personal.
A new infantry section is ready for battle.
Good push here by the Allies, making a lot of ground. Back almost decruise. Does get decruise.
We have lost a pack.
T-70 still has to be cautious about not getting... Oh, Flak Panzer. Oh man, that's a fast Flak Panzer going after this retreating squad, but I think it'll might get away, I'm not sure. T-70 is taking engine damage though. Flak Panzer's taking it down fast, getting some good penetrations. No guards, well they are guards, but they're having to retreat. Oh, but there is a 6-pounder back there. T-70 continued to reverse. And it looks like it's going to get away. It's just close call. And that Tommy also got away.
Damned enemies trying to take a point
So
from
some
us.
close calls for the Allies. Oh!
Our supply line's broken.
Look, he's probably going to have to retreat here with the approaching Grenadiers and support. Conscripts sneak their way into this building. Gotta work on the MG. How's that mortar pit doing? Hit 2, 5 kills.
The front line could be lit up shortly.
Oh, I see some Royal Artillery. He's going for the early warning. Getting some flares. Probably quite good for the mortar pits.
Enemy forces are securing our territory.
Is this joining in now? Definitely need 2 anti-tank guns to
Taking our territory.
cover all the angles against the Flak Panzer. With those flares, they're going to spot that anti-tank gun moving up, so he moves away safely. Flak Panzer wants to get up here and lay into the section, but he can't. Here come Flamethrower squad though. Gets out of the heavy cover. There's a grenade. Oh, and he gets the white.
Anti-aircraft tank ready and waiting.
Looks like that Maxim was recruited by the guards. And there is a Panzer IV on the other flank. Got a Centaur for El Capitano. So the Allies are really going to be relying on their anti-tank guns force away these Axis mediums. But you gotta be careful because anti-tank guns can get bombed out by mortars mighty quick. It's gonna be a tough situation. Oh my god. Here comes Centaur. 6-pounder there. Before takes one shot. I was getting flanked. T-70 coming over, so is the Zis. Before backs away. Perhaps sensing the anti-tank gun rotation. Wants to stay alive more than he wants to kill the Centaur, and I can understand that. This building's about to go down, and his conscripts go down the side. It flattens. Rifle grenade dodge. A waste of button there, I feel, only getting one shot off. A waste of munitions, but I suppose he's got a lot in the back right now. We're playing against double OS. These will be extremely strong. Especially if they knock out that flak panzer. We've got some caches going down. We've got one over here, munitions, one for the Axis. Your one for the Allies. So, are we going to see the Sexton? A lot of people refer to this as the Suxton, but I think it receives some buffs. Its performance might be more similar to the Priest these days. Many people complain about that. T-70 could be in trouble. That doesn't get in range. Another early warning. AT going against decrew. P4 wants to come in. Stop the recrew. Here's the first Katyusha barrage. Looks like it's targeting all those mortars back there. P4 up here doing some damage. Trying to clear it out. And he does, but with the last shot, it's like those mortars all escaped on low models, low health, but still alive. Got to maintain that veterancy. How'd that Katyusha end up doing? 6 kills, so 2 kills on each of the 3 mortar teams. And this one turning into a bit of a battle for the VPs. This is another situation I'll be very worried about taking a rifle grenade. Oh, we've got a Ford assembly going down with the Ford retreat point upgrade. Haven't seen that. This expansion, or this patch rather. Katyusha coming forwards.
Our capture point. They're trying to take it. Supply is looking a bit squiffy. Line's been cut.
He's very close to going down. very hard to be dynamic with your tanks on this map. A lot of narrow lanes. The AT guns are very effective. Just 2 anti-tank guns pretty much locking down the entire map. Yeah. Very rare for that to happen. They're continuing to make good use of the early warning. We're actually going to see a concentration barrage coming in. And is that airburst shells I hear? Yes, it is. We got some airburst shells, so must have the anvil tech. Oh no, maybe not. No, that's just in that barrage now. You can't do it in the fog of war, but it gives you anvil shells. That's right. No, not anvil shells. Airburst shells. Firefly coming in for Il Capitano. Tank moving up here. Exposed to the flak panzer. CP's Panzer Poacher does open up the Skirmishes attack. The SU-85 coming in for Panzer Poacher as well. So the allies are going to have their anti-tank quite well covered. Oh, Centaur having a bit of pathing issue on that 6-pounder. Oh, what artillery are we going to see next? That's the question. I don't think we've got any howitzers as an option for the Axis, but even then I think the howitzers will probably die to a concentration barrage. Oh no, in front lines. If you build it in a defensive position, I don't think a flare would spot it. We don't have a recon plane. Well, howitzer could be an option, but I'm probably going to see some Panzer Werfers. We got one. But this is the kind of map where howitzers are really good, quite narrow, so you don't have to constantly re-angle your howitzer to retarget it, so you can spend more time firing. And units are generally going to be in the same spot all the time. Being quite a long map as well, it'd be hard to get recon on them without a plane, so they're a lot harder to kill. Scotch has got his counter already locked in against the howitzer.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Steering planes coming in. Ooh, very close to a wipe there. One model survives. EP's pretty much dead even now, 25 minutes into the game, so still could be anyone's match, and we got a Valentine.
What's next then?
Ladies and gentlemen, the map hack is enabled. Oh, the Strug just misses the Katyusha. He's going to continue the chase, wants to get the kill, and he does. But will the Strug go down in return? Does this need to get one more shot in? And it does. The Firefly contributed there as well. Strug for this actually is pretty close to even trade. And knocking out the Katyusha so it can't get to Vet 2, get that cooldown bonus is probably overall For the benefit of the Axis, I'd probably make that trade. Because I'm sure Panzer Poacher will make another one, but as I said, that Vet 2 on the Katyusha, very strong. Now with the map hacks enabled, Allied indirect's going to be very strong. Going to constantly have targets to fire on.
Our opponents are seizing a sector.
.35 creeping its way up. Maybe some cheeky long-range shots. And he knows the packs there. He's got those Valentine map hacks cooking. Well, he still wants to creep forwards and get another shot, and it's probably going to take turn 5. No, pack resets up and misses. .35 missing as well whilst it's firing on the move. We've got the IL-2 strafe coming in again. Getting some good pins in. Su-85 continuing the chase. Now just engaging. Black planes are still around. One of the planes gets shot down. Oh, we've got some Axis aircraft coming in soon. Stuka anti-tank strafe going after the Su-85. It's getting low. Oh! Looks like we had a dive bomb over here as well. Jeez. A chaotic minute there. We had plane crashes, we had dive bombs, we had anti-tank strafes, but overall the Allies... Oh,
The front line could be lit up shortly.
didn't take much damage from that. Survived it quite well.
We're losing a capture point.
I didn't check if he had brace activated for the Stuka dive bomb, but didn't seem to do much damage. Another recon plane coming in. The Allies do have the Centaur, so they'll shoot down that recon plane very quickly.
The enemy are attacking an emplacement.
There it goes. Almost as soon as on the front lines. With misses. Slightly long range warfare there. Same with the Katyusha now doing a long range barrage. And then backing right to a safe distance, doesn't want to get picked off by Stug again. This is going after the cache here. Unsuccessful in taking it down. What a bloodbath this game's been, though. Look at all the craters. Especially in the middle. Seems like the Axis are doing a pretty good job of holding the middle and the right at the moment, though. The Allies have committed quite a lot over to the left-hand side. They've got the forward assembly, they've got the Valentine over here. So they really haven't put any resources into capping the right hand side. Here comes the attempt now.
Are securing our territory.
We must Be about ready for some more barrages of rocket artillery. There's a Werfer barrage, perhaps targeting these. Got like 2 models there. Once again, quite a long range barrage. Probably need to move up to around here. Tighten up that scatter a bit. Push coming in for Isildur. Choose your targeting the pack. 6-pounder gets decrewed though. Oh my god, this Panther's just sitting there. Could go down to the SU-85. Just one more shot and he's... Oh, he gets around the corner just in the nick of time. SU-85 on focus sight mode here. All in these too close. Oh, he connects with the train. Plane's coming in. He deactivates the focus sight, but will he survive? Just survives. Here's the Firefly over here. Duking it out with the Stug. Looks like both of the Axis players now have ticked up to tier 4. Much more accessible now with the fuel cost reduction. Tier 3 and then into tier 4. Oh, mortar gets obliterated by one rocket.
Well done. We have forced the enemy down to 200 points.
That Axis continue to control the VPs, just slowly draining them out. The Allies not making much headway.
The squad of pioneers has arrived.
Going after the forward assembly. A couple models. And getting another couple models. 14 kills now, not too bad for that Werfer. Very close to Vet 2. Gets that barrage recharge bonus. Oh, rifle grenade. Easy white. Some more flares coming in. In come the planes once again. You saw that flak panzer? Yes, flak panzer is still on the map. The Allies get to neutralise in the centre. This one getting a lot of variancy from shooting down those planes. There's the first star of variancy for Scotch's Werfer, who's got 9 kills now. What's that Katyusha going? Oh, actually got 2, 7 and 5. Actually pretty much at supply lock. Oh, and he's gone for a sexton. I didn't even notice that. It looks like the Axis is going to try and make a push through the centre, perhaps sensing a bit of weakness here. Going after that caddy. He's going to get a Faust on it.
The capture point is being overrun. Flares ready to illuminate the front lines.
We can dive bomb coming in. Somewhere around here. Perhaps going to kill that mortar. Yeah, obliterates the mortar. So we've got a command tank now for the Axis, so we'll these units are going to be a lot more resilient. Oh, and the Werfer this time gets a complete wipe, 6 models down. Here's a 16 going to work. Targeting the Panzer Werfer. Oh, Brumbier going a bit deep here. Could go down. Falls in the plains. Oh. Panther charging in. This 35 having some parting issues, getting caught on the fuel cache. Just trying to get out of there now. Until it takes down one of those planes right quick. Another one. Oh man. Another Werfer barrage must be targeting. Oh, he's going after the other mortar. Both mortars dead. Feels like the Axis are on the aggressive here. Seem to be making better pushes. The Allies is kind of sitting back a bit more. Not really getting aggressive with their tank destroyers. There have been several chances, but maybe they could have killed tanks if they just played a bit more aggressively. It's very frightening doing that, I know, but sometimes you gotta take a risk. Oh man, is that the bunker busting barrage? Knocking out that anti-tank gun very easily. Oh, skill plane! Wow, this is carnage! There's some howitzer fire coming in.
Reconnaissance flight set to go. The enemy has killed a machine gun crew.
Sexton is really doing rubbish. Perhaps he needs to move that one a little bit closer as well. Tighten up the scatter. So we're about to see a push on this flank. 35's there but bouncing. No anti-tank gun supporting this push though. 35 should be able to repel it. The benefits of having the command tank there, all these tanks are going to take one more shot to kill. The durability makes it a lot easier to keep your units alive.
Reconnaissance flight ready at your disposal.
Oh, Stuck goes down.
Stuka AT support standing by for orders.
What are the Axis going to do now? In fact, it doesn't really matter. Just look how much resources Scotch is floating. You will now Stuck with no problems with. Guys are a bit more strapped. Two's coming in. Werfer coming in. Targeting the guards. They just survive. Look at these grenadiers so low. We got one of them as well. That Firefly. Some heroic work here. Just knocking out all these aircraft. And these infantry at bay. Usually targeting the repairs, it looks like. Dive bomb, looks like it's targeting this. No action. Oh, extremely late reaction from Panzer Poacher. It's just a few of his team weapons, things like that recently. It's really hurting the Allies. He's going for another tank. KV-1. So the Allies are actually going to have almost no infantry for capping at the moment. This battle for VPs, that could be an issue.
Emplacement under attack. Bofors emplacement. The front line could be lit up shortly.
I just hear Bofors tech completed. They don't really have the supply to fit that in. What's the Sexton doing? Still only 2 kills. Very defensive position he's using it from though.
Ready to move out.
Actually he has quite a fast rate of fire, the Sexton. I realise that. Shells seem to come in a lot more quickly than say the ML20s. It seems to be trying to target vehicles with it more than infantry. Packer, now we've got an elephant. Combusting barrage. Plane's getting shot down almost instantly by the Centaur. This is going to be a bit of an obstacle. We've got some smoke coming in. Su-85's pushing forwards. Panther taking a lot of damage, but comes too close to escort planes. The pressure. And when these allied tank destroyers push them back. KV-1 in there doing a bit, soaking a bit as well. Soaking a bit of that elephant damage. Oh, skill plane! Takes down one of the mortars. Carnage. This game is carnage. Interesting. I was like, where's he targeting with that? Doesn't make sense. Oh, Katyusha gets a white. If we get some good kills as well, but potential VP is still a bit of a no man's land. So much firepower on both ends. There's the Maxim. Going for a T-34 here. God. Seems to me like the Allies are maybe gearing up for a big tank push. Because they just don't have enough infantry to cap the VPs. Recon plane. The bunker busting barrage. I believe it has excuse me, 60 range. Same range as anti-tank gun. It's quite a long range attack. Jesus. Alpha in quite a advanced position here. Look at all these pioneers for the Axis. Oh, that's the first good hit I think I've seen from the Sexton. It's a bit of VIF along with it. The IL-2. Oh. There's so many pioneers in that tiny area.
We have a fresh half-track at our disposal.
We're spreading the damage amongst each other. Anti-tank planes as well, putting pressure on the Firefly, which now has Vet 3. It's going to have that bonus damage now. Actually toned down to 40, used to be 80. These planes just don't last long at all, do they?
The enemy are at 200 points.
VP war rages on though. Getting a few too many messages there.
The enemy are attacking an emplacement.
Another scout plane shot down. We can spread the scout planes amongst each other. Spread that munitions burden out.
Damned enemies trying to take a point from us.
And the mortar pit, which hasn't been repaired for a while.
Flares ready to illuminate the front lines. Enemy threatening a capture point.
Oh, the howitzer going after the elephant. Good hit there. I think howitzer's actually guaranteed to penetrate. Oh, it's gone down. Just in control of the VPs right now. I'll get them neutralized. Don't think he's going to stick around for the cat though. Oh, that was a good grenade. That was a really good grenade. And the Centaur gets the wipe. We got the KV-1 threatening to flank the Panther. T-34 pushing in. Is this the moment for the Allies? Oh, Elephant connects. T-4 bounces though. T-34 could get away and the pack misses as well. Double Fireflies lined up over here. This could be the moment. Down goes T-70. Stupa going deep. The WSU-85s are there. Stupa could be in trouble. Oh, there's nothing to get the final blow. WSU-85's getting flanked by the Panzer IVs now. Stupa goes down. U4's going deep though. This is just a command tank though, doesn't have very much damage. The other one's already scared because here come the Fireflies. Elephant pushing into the Fireflies. We've got tulip rockets. Fireflies could go for the flank here. Elephant's backed up now by the Panther. Panther pushes in, but there are two Fireflies here and he has to get out of these. Got the smoke. KV-1's going after the Elephant, trying to get around it, but it's so slow. Panther there too supports. Oh, but he misses that close range shot. KV-1 still deep in enemy territory, but it looks like he'll go down, but so is the Elephant. Su-85s get the kill. Oh, and the Panther's so close to death as well. I think the command tank ore is the only thing keeping it alive right now. Extra bit of received damage. Saving the day. Chaotic fight there, but if we look at supplies, we can see the Allies came out way ahead. Oh god. Yeah, Flak Panzer's doing a really good job. 31 kills. 9 vehicles destroyed. Sure, all of those are planes. What's that? ETRS. Yeah, nothing to cap here for the Allies. Can't really capitalize on this. Another recon plane shot down. Ooh, Panzerwerfer goes for a counter barrage on the Katyusha. Oh, and the Katyusha just gets out of there in the nick of time. Grenadier went down here as well. I wonder if he's actually on counter barrage mode. Counter battery.
We have a fresh grenadier squad.
Fresh elephant though. Scotch did have quite a lot in the bank, and so does Isildur. It's a shame we're just not seeing like some crazy barrages on those pioneers.
Reconnaissance Stuka, fueled and ready to fly.
Allies still haven't really repaired all their vehicles after that push. Still got a few wounded. Vet 3 now, double Vet 3 Su-85s. That's a problem. Vet 3 is where they get their rate of fire bonus. Elephant in a very forward position once again, putting pressure on these allied tanks. Mortar pit very close to death as well. Oh, that's going to be nasty with it. Quite a lot of kills with a stupid dive bomb. And this VP, it sounds like maybe they're going for the VP victory. Can neutralize on that with the Stuka dive bomb. VP's very close to even. Oh! Another whiff barrage. Took down engineer, I think. Or engineer. Yes. Next is pushing forwards again. Flak Panzer in jeopardy. WS-35s. And they get the kill. That opens up the door for the IL-2 strafes. Doesn't have the munitions for quite now. We've got Panthers pushing down into the lit up Su-85s, but they're just making short work of it. In fact, could get the kill as he dips out, spinning around in a circle. I have to say the Sexton has been very substandard. Oh no, another nasty Werfer barrage. And the Axis in control of all the VPs right now in a very forward position. Can we get the grenade off in time? Does. And clears it. Allies in jeopardy. Triple cap going. They training fast. Oh god. Those Axis mortars still kicking. Got two T-34s coming around for a deep flank, perhaps going after the elephant.
We are suffering losses.
Which is probably going to be spotted by this retreating squad. And the Panthers and the P4 is heading in that direction right now. Causing the anti-tank strafe on them. Elephants had to back away from the centre though. S-35s and tank destroyers all pushing up on the back of this. Already those anti-tank planes have been shot down. So we lost the T-34 for it, but it's giving the Allies a lot of territory. Axis tanks pushing in. Jet 3 Firefly goes down. Elephant still in there. There goes the other Vet 3. So both Fireflies are dead.
We only have 10 points left.
It's going in here on secure mode, but there are some packs. Packs going to work on the S-35. Oh, it's going to go down. Packs just going to town here. Now goes the T-34. Looks like it went to the Elephant. There goes the KV-1 as well. Oh, solid attempt there by the Allies. Kind of fortuitous that that squad was retreating around there, spotting that T-34 flank gave the Axis a bit of time to react. That's generally why you want like a telemine over here or something. Try and defend your flanks. And then on the back of that push, I think they still could have held some territory, but kind of lost a bit of their micro. They end up losing all of their tank destroyers almost. There's got to be a whiff on this, right? Use those whiffers. Did take out the flak Panzer, right? Cromwell going in here. Desperation Cromwell. Going after the Elephant. Nothing to apply pressure from the other side though. Axis secure the VP. Oh, we got the Centaur actually locking down this VP, making it very hard to cap. Got a Bofors covering this one right now. Oh, but with the Su-85 goes down. Just didn't get a chance to repair it. Centaur in here trying to do it, but it's just connecting all its projectiles with the wall. Grenadier somehow just needs to relocate that slightly. Here it goes. Panther here now. Oh, and P4 going deep, going after the Sexton. Well, the Bofors trying to defend it, but it's doing enough damage. Oh, but that's a Comet. Oh, Cromwell. Going after the deep P4. P4 could still get one more kill on its Su-85.
Enemy action has destroyed our forward position.
Up smoke.
A unit of engineers have been killed.
Yes, he does get it. With that, the Allies called GG. Lose the Centaur as well.
One of our Centaur anti-aircraft
Solid
tanks has
game,
been lost.
both teams. Really on a knife's edge right until the end. If the Allies had just microed this after that push a little bit better, they could have had this one, but very solid play by the Axis.
We have lost the squad.
And yeah, if you don't want to fight in these hardy spam fests, make sure you give this map the thumbs down. Yeah, that Centaur really was so good for the Allies. Shooting down the planes. Same with the flak Panzer. For the Axis.
They're tearing me apart.
quitting. They just say GG. And there's the game. Yeah, not much else to say. Very well played by both teams. Came right down to the end, this one. Well, I'll wrap on that, guys. If you like your game to be cast by me, details in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.